We're all gathered this morning on a somewhat bittersweet occasion. Bitter because the pain still lingers for those who knew and loved Richard and Carol and are still suffering from their loss. Sweet because their legacy and their memories will remain with us always. Today we celebrate their legacy by dedicating this fountain, commissioned by the Richard Abruzzo Foundation, that finds its permanent and appropriate place in front of the museum that partially bears his family's name. The quote by Homer that adorns the fountain, and which was personally chosen by Nancy, says, "Go on with the spirit that fears nothing." This, I think, so appropriately represents the way these two very special individuals lived their lives, a philosophy that gave them a great quality to life, something that we can all aspire to. The meaning of the quote and the all-encompassing design and symbolism of the piece itself also sets the perfect tone for our visitors, who themselves are about to embark on their own captivating journey of discovery as they enter our museum. A journey that will enable them to experience the history, art, science, and culture of ballooning. Being a great personal believer in divinely inspired messages myself, I was recently informed by Nancy that the dedication of this fountain is taking place exactly 4 years to the day that Richard and Carol were first declared missing. We have to believe then that this gift is their gift too, that they are saying to us, continue on, follow your dreams, live life, and with that you will have no fear. I'd like to now introduce Mayor Berry for the official dedication of the fountain.
I'm just both humbled and honored to have a chance to be invited by the family, the Abruzzo family, and to be here with John Davis and others to dedicate this beautiful piece of art that, in my opinion, is really reflective of two individuals who lived their life to the fullest and who really not only blazed trails in ballooning, but really showed all of us how to live life and how to appreciate life. This is, I was talking to Nancy earlier, and it was 4 years to the day that Richard and Carol were declared missing, that this fountain was installed, and I was out here for the beginning of this installation, and I just can't tell you how beautiful I think it is, and I've been out here over the last few days, and it's really interesting because it's little kids, people come up and they just want to touch it. They want to put their hands on it, and they want to feel the granite, and they want to feel the water in their hands, and I think it's just so appropriate that it's just the fundamental elements of what's on earth, but it really has been crafted into something that really speaks to the heaven and what we all look forward to. And so I don't have a lot of words for you today. I just really want to thank the Abruzzo family for all that you've done for the city. Most of you know Richard and I were good friends, and we had been since college. Maria's here with us today, and you know, we still mourn the loss on a daily basis. And I know Carol Reimer Davis and her family still does the same. But here we are still, those of us that are here in Albuquerque, and we just cherish the opportunity to remember these two great individuals and like I say, what they did in their lives, and I know as families miss them very much always, but it's just I don't know, it's a beautiful day to be here, and to be here on a morning like this in New Mexico with the balloons overhead, and as Sandy was speaking, to hear the charge of the balloon going overhead. I think Richard and Carol both would be smiling down on today. And I know they'd be wishing us well, and they'd be pushing us forward in both our lives and in ballooning. So thank you for letting me be here today to be part of this dedication. And I know I want Nancy really to come up and talk about this. She's been such a driver on this project. We've been on the phone on a number of occasions talking about the project, talking about what it needs to be and how it needs to work, and she's been a real driver on this. And so with that, I'd like to just take the podium and give it to Nancy Abruzzo to come up and share with us a few of her thoughts on today. Nancy.
Well, it certainly was a long journey to get this here, and the element that the many, many people that made this happen, from Barbara Baca and Betty Rivera, she's been just absolutely amazing. Marilee, Chris Green, I think we've become distant cousins at this point because we've had so many meetings and so many go around with getting this done. And so for it to have found a home here in this location has been touching, and the feedback has been heartwarming. So to everybody who gives their support to the tribute area, the museum, the Balloon Fiesta Park, we hope to see more things like this that do become interactive and become new things that celebrate, amazingly wonderful and adventurous people who are so sorely missed. But also celebrate what they were so passionate about. So thank you. Thank you for getting up at the crack of dawn to be here. John? Okay. All right. Well, thank you.